Tommy Robinson releases new footage raising questions about Labour's silence. You're not going to believe what just dropped. While the mainstream media focused on party conferences and carefully managed press events, something far more explosive landed online, and it's spreading like wildfire. Tommy Robinson just released new footage that's already stirring up a hornet's nest inside Westminster. This isn't just another viral rant or controversial protest clip. No, this time, it's a video that's dragging Keir Starmer's Labour Party into a conversation they've worked very hard to avoid. And the timing couldn't be worse, with the general election clock ticking, and voters demanding real answers on grooming gangs, immigration, and institutional accountability. So, what's in the footage? Let's break it down. According to Robinson, the video was recorded during a quiet visit to a town heavily affected by grooming scandals over the last decade, scandals many say were ignored for political convenience. The footage shows victims' families confronting local officials. Real people, raw emotion, not staged, not polished. Some of them mention Starmer by name, referencing his time as Director of Public Prosecutions. One woman says, "Where was he when we begged for help? We wrote letters, we sent statements, no response." Another adds, "They only act when cameras roll. But we've been crying for years." Robinson claims this entire exchange was deliberately downplayed, that journalists were present but chose not to report on it, and that Labour-affiliated figures pressured certain outlets not to give it coverage. Now we have to be careful here. There's no confirmed evidence of a media cover-up, but the absence of mainstream attention, compared to the intensity of the footage, is raising a lot of eyebrows, even among Labour's own supporters. Social media's already ablaze. One tweet racked up 100,000 views in 2 hours. It read, "If Keir Starmer was aware of these families and ignored them, that's political negligence, plain and simple." Another said, "This isn't about Tommy Robinson anymore. This is about who gets heard and who gets buried." Political commentators are weighing in too. Former Conservative MP and Whitcomb told Talk TV, "Starmer has always presented himself as a figure of integrity. If even a fraction of this video is true, his silence on these communities will cost him dearly." A Lib Dem councillor chimed in on LBC, "We need accountability, not character deflection. Stop blaming Robinson and address the content." And yet, Labour HQ, radio silence. Not a single official response, no press conference, not even a reactive tweet. Instead, one source speaking off-record told a Guardian journalist, "We're not giving Tommy the oxygen of a response." But critics say that's exactly the problem. Because this isn't about Tommy anymore. It's about the people in the footage. The communities that say they were abandoned. And a political party that still hasn't explained why. Now, for a bit of background. Keir Starmer served as Director of Public Prosecutions from 2008 to 2013. During that period, several grooming gang cases surfaced. Some were prosecuted, yes. But many victims claim their cries were ignored, and whistleblowers say they were discouraged from pursuing certain cases due to cultural sensitivity concerns. Starmer has defended his record, saying he took grooming cases seriously and led reforms to improve victim support. But critics argue those reforms came after widespread public outrage, not before. This latest footage, in that context, could be politically damning, especially because it's not about what was said in Parliament. It's about what wasn't said at all. Tommy Robinson is without question one of Britain's most divisive figures. His methods spark fierce debate. His history makes many uncomfortable. But when his footage starts exposing mainstream silence, that's a problem no party can ignore. Already, whispers are circulating about whether Labour will be forced to comment. A former BBC editor posted, "The silence won't hold. This footage will enter the press cycle. And Labour better be ready." Some insiders believe there's a growing rift within the party over how to handle unofficial leaks like this. Some want to hit back hard, others believe ignoring it is safer. But the longer they wait, the worse it looks. Because perception is everything in politics. And right now, the perception is Labour doesn't want this story out. So, where does this all go? Will the footage fade out like so many viral clips? Or is this the spark that forces a mainstream reckoning? There's no easy answer. But one thing is clear. More and more people from left, right, and center are demanding transparency. They're not asking for another press release. They want real answers about what wasn't done, who wasn't protected, and why entire communities feel unheard. And if Labour thinks this will disappear quietly, they might want to think again. Because in 2025, the age of digital witnesses, leaked footage, and online accountability, silence isn't just suspicious. It's political suicide. So now the question is, was this footage just inconvenient, or was it the truth no one wanted seen? And if this is what one camera caught, what else has gone unseen and unspoken for years? Stay tuned. This story isn't done.